You might need some extra ice this weekend, as a matter of fact, and try to stay on the cool side, because even in April, we don't expect temperatures to get to the 90s usually upper 70s. That's what's considered normal this time of year. We'll be without the wind too, so a lot of that air will be very still, so you get 90 degrees still air. Yeah, it'll be warm. You'll feel it, and even opening windows sometimes, unless the air is getting stirred up, it doesn't help. So 79 degrees, we topped off the day at 80, 50s for overnight lows, should be 79. Records are actually in the 90s for this time of year. We're probably not going to threaten any records because it will be barely 90 degrees for the weekend. But let me show you an interesting stat. Maybe another record in the making, and we're talking about record heat. This time last year, 2014, almost 61 degrees the average temperature, went on to be the warmest calendar year ever, topping, I think, 2013. So it's been busy. But then this year now, so far to date, we are ahead of where we were this time last year. So if that makes sense to you, the bottom line is we are on track to break last year's heat record as well. It's early in the year, I know, but thought I'd throw that up there, that really another warm start. And so warm and steamy down to the south with the collision of colder air coming in that all of this is just a mess. This is a cold front just kind of draped throughout South Texas. Of course, no surprise, Houston is always familiar with these kind of storms, East Texas as well. But here, we're watching this area of low pressure slowly meander out toward the east. Hasn't done much for us except Tuesday brought us that incredible wind, but it didn't bring us any rain, so it was all gusty and dusty here. Everywhere else seems to be getting the rain. We're going to get a big warm-up this weekend, so we're going to be flirting with that 90-degree mark. Boy, won't that be nice to see, right? I hope I'm selling that correctly. That will be nice to see, right? 57 degrees, mostly clear, mild. Winds out of the southwest, 515. Wind not a big deal this weekend. Middle to upper 80s essentially for the entire weekend, and probably through early next week as well. Overnight lows into the 60s, and I'm telling you, it'll be a nice warm one for many days worth before, believe it or not, we do reverse the trend and start to cool things down, and then we start to see our first chance for showers in about 45 days. Well, from today, about 45 days. Then next week, it'll be like 50-something days that we haven't seen any showers, so it will be about time, and that'll help cool things down and settle the dust, because this time of year these systems do stir up everything, really.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
A lot of